Ladies and gentlemen, Kraken Wrestling community, everybody, welcome. If we are here live, it means it's officially time for Monday Night Raw. I hope y'all all had a fantastic rest of your weekend. I hope y'all ready for some fantastic Monday Night Raw. I'm looking forward to tonight. I really am. I think there's some good stuff coming our way. So there's some good expectations walking into tonight. And we're going to hop right into it here and get things going. If you are joining us for your first time tonight, as always, make sure you got the notification on. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Kraken Wrestling community. All right, here we go.
Then, now,
And forever.
forever. Together.
This is the capital of Arizona, Phoenix, a city which will host WWE's
Yep.
flagship show for the 21st time. We are downtown, sweltering 107 degrees outside, inside the PHX Arena. And inside the PHX Arena, we're sold out tonight.
Oh, that's always skipping around, acting crazy. Here we go. I love it.
The brand new Intercontinental Champion in the women's division is here. The man, Becky Lynch.
Oh,
who
big
beat Lyra
time.
Valkyria in controversial manner this past Saturday at Money in the Bank. Becky is here live. And the return tonight of Phoenix, Arizona's own, the two-time Divas champ, WWE Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella.
Oh,
is
Nikki
live
Bella,
on
my
Netflix.
God.
And banged up and beaten up, still raring to go. Main event, Jey Uso will have to take on this man.
He will.
The ring
What's up,
general
Michael?
Gunther, the former world heavyweight champion. The man who tapped out
What's up,
Jey Uso
Raymond? What's up,
back at
Fearfully? What's up,
WrestleMania.
Wolowski?
And there is main event,
Nathan.
Jey Uso been run through the ringer the past couple of weeks. but
What's
he
up,
claims
Dro?
he's ready to go tonight. It's our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Uso, Gunther, live. And we are live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, sold out inside the PHX Arena. 14,361 WWE fans on hand.
It's loud
as we
there tonight,
cap
ain't
off
it?
what has been a wild weekend in WWE.
Yeah, it is.
LA, Southern California, fool the West Coast, where everybody is somebody. What a day here in the City of Angels, Hollywood.
Glad we're gonna get a quick recap as always,
Of Lucha Libre.
but the bar has been set low.
Passionate fans have traveled from around the
What did I
globe.
miss?
What a historic day.
What did I
You
miss?
see the new stars of AAA.
The entire world can see con lo que yo me enamoré de niño. The one thing that I fell in love with as a kid.
Yep.
La lucha. Libre.
Lucha Libre.
I'll see you at Money in the Bank. You are looking live at the sold-out.
We'll be there until Angels game.
Money in the Bank.
Hey, Steve, how's the Angels doing this year?
Partnership here is so great. This building is so incredible. The technology that is here, the fan base that will come to these events.
Naomi is Miss Money.
In the bank. Yeah, Naomi winning. I think that was a good idea.
division is safe.
I like how they actually look like they would fight.
Becky Lynch wins the Intercontinental Championship.
There was a lot going on this past weekend, though, for wrestling fans.
I am wonderful.
And Lyra's got to pay up.
About the same as last year.
Not enough.
That makes sense.
Which superstars will punch their ticket to a guaranteed world?
There was so much happening during this. This men's Money in the Bank. What's up, Tony? What's up, Elizabeth? Jacob. Ah, dude, I'm so glad Jacob turned, y'all. Hate you. There's that stop. Hey, listen.
Rollins for the second time in his career.
Yep.
Has Mr. Money in the Bank.
I hope they start with R-Truth tonight. I really do. Dude, that moonsault was wild.
God!
Come on, man, Wheezy.
R-Truth returns to screw John Cena and hand the victory to Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso.
The delay between the first match and the main event? I'm not sure. No. He said it was not a work. He said 100% it was not a work. He said it was real. It was kind of like the Cody Crybaby thing. Oh, John Cena starts out Monday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE Champion,
Oh, I don't know why there was such a delay, honestly. As man, also, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. There you go, cut the mic. Oh yeah, you work later in the night, that's right. Let's go, Cena. Got blocked by Ryback? Jesus. What'd you do to get blocked by Ryback? Oh, the Angels swept the Dodgers this year? Nice.
He is the greatest
Of all time.
the never seen
17.
Here to grace Phoenix with his presence one
Line.
final time. The last real champion, John Cena.
Damn, Tony. Called him out on his shit, huh? That's crazy. Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. That's crazy.
You teach me something every single time you open your mouths.
It was such a echo.
What you taught me at Money in the Bank, truth is a lie. Because you opened your mouth and wasted your energy saving a sideshow comedian whose greatest achievement is pretending to be me.
A sideshow comedian talking about R-Truth is crazy.
And you thought you did something good.
We want truth. He's smiling about it. Deep down, he is happy at what happened.
Do you think that actually accomplished anything? You are all spineless keyboard warriors. You are ignorant armchair activists, and you do not have any real power to change anything.
That's one thing I think we do.
Oh, you don't like that? Our truth is a gimmick that you will spit out, and a year from now, you will not care anything about.
Why is his mic echoing?
Our truth is you'll never use me to benefit one of your garbage pity parties ever again.
Oh yeah, he's really pissed at
This is
Truth.
my farewell tour, damn it! Do you hear me? I have limited time. I told you when we started, 36 dates.
36 dates when we started. What, we down to like
And
10?
the last time we counted was the Raw after WrestleMania.
27, right? Yep.
Down to 27.
So we got like, what, 15?
Since then, I've been to Fort Worth, Dayton,
Yeah.
St. Louis, Tampa, Knoxville,
What?
Bakersfield,
What?
Los Angeles, and now Phoenix.
Damn, 19. Agatha, what's up, my friend? Yeah, Nikki Bella is coming back to WWE tonight. Absolutely.
This is almost over. We are halfway done. And if you want to accomplish something, don't waste your voice and send me the friggin' class clown. Use your voice and send me competition.
Karrion fucking Cross. There's my opinion.
Because
Let's make
the
that
way
fucking
I see it,
happen.
everyone you have cheered for, from R-Truth to Cody Rhodes to Randy Orton.
Karrion Cross. Hell, give us LA
I have
Knight.
shut your mouth and beaten your best.
LA Knight. Karrion Cross.
Are you comfortable, John? I want you to be comfortable because I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. And I am prepared to have this conversation with my fists. But one way or
he sure as hell
another,
is.
you will listen to everything I have to say right here, right now. It's ironic, isn't it? You strapped up the cowboy, the Boy Scout, saying you're going to ruin wrestling, saying you're going to ruin the establishment that made you who you are, and CM Punk, the iconoclast, the outcast, the redheaded stepchild, the punk rock kid from Chicago, seemingly defending the establishment.
It's completely backwards. That's why this feud would work, in my opinion.
The more things change, the more things stay the same. I'm not defending the establishment. Let's make it real clear, John Boy. I'm not standing for TKO. I'm not here to defend the billionaires. I'm here to defend the people.
Oh, the people, by God.
Yeah. What are you so mad about, John? Huh? You mad because the establishment picked you, but the people never did? Huh? They picked me in 2011 to be
they sure as hell did.
The voiceless.
They sure did.
You say you haven't had the best, you haven't faced the best competition, boy, you have. Cody's the best we got.
That's debatable.
And you beat him because you take cheap shots and you take shortcuts.
That's truly debatable.
To kiss my final boss's ass like you. I'm here to let you know that these people are my boss. It's my job to give them what they want.
Sure is.
And if they want the truth, they're gonna get Ron Killings.
So,
no, we're all spokes on a wheel. I've said it very famously, and I've always known that. And it's time CM Punk taught John Cena that he's just a spoke on the wheel too. And it starts by me taking that title off your shoulder. Yeah.
I was not expecting this feud.
You locked up an elimination chamber? First time in over 10 years, and I felt it. But I felt something a little bit different. And then you watched as Seth Rollins stomped me, and you didn't hesitate.
As hell
You pulled me back in the ring, and you put me in the STF. And the last thing I heard before I lost consciousness was you, almost in anguish, saying, "I'm sorry." Yeah. You screamed, "I'm sorry," because you knew then and you damn sure now know that what you're doing is not right. Look around you, John. You know that what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, you sold out, it's true.
When I take that title off you, you're gonna spend the rest of your dates crisscrossing the country, apologizing to these people for the man you become. That title,
He'll become face. I don't think he's gonna be healed towards the end.
Title
Oh shit.
has corrupted you. And I know because that same belt turned me into a monster in 2012. And when I came back here to WWE, I had a list of goals.
And that's one of them.
Belt wasn't one of them because I'm afraid of the man I become when I have it. Now that's the chip. Everybody in the back should want that. Everybody in the back
he doesn't want the title?
Champion. Few can accomplish it. But I now see that I have to become a monster to stop the monster.
Okay.
To you, To guys like you, to Seth Rollins, that is a chip, that means power, and it means control. And to me, that is something that belongs to the people.
Yeah, I do believe Cena will retire as a face. He won't be a heel. I don't see that being the play. But during this feud, they're gonna be swapped. Because it was normally Punk being the heel in the early 2000s.
By my count, after tonight, you've got 18 dates left.
Yep.
Of what little respect I had for you. I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those dates I take this off your shoulder. And if you're not a coward, if you're any type of a man, if you're more Boston Red Sox than you are New York Yankee,
God.
you'll say that date is tonight, right here, right now in Phoenix.
That'd be pretty good. If you're more Boston Red Sox than you are New York Yankees. We ain't gonna get it tonight, though.
John Cena, CM Punk.
Won't happen tonight.
One final match. The best in the world against the greatest of all time.
That's a good
For
build
the
up.
undisputed WWE Championship. Let's do it.
Okay.
Not tonight.
There we go. There we go.
No. Match like this, you're gonna follow me to Saudi Arabia.
Night of Champions.
And we're gonna do it at Night of Champions. Ball's in your court, hero. You want a title match, it's gonna be at Night of Champions. What do you say?
June 28th. Son of a bitch.
CM Punk just said to John Cena, "You're on." Let's see
damn.
if our general manager makes it official. But meanwhile,
Unfortunately, we got a Seth
this
Rollins
man is Mr. Money in the
dressed
Bank.
in all green. At the start of this, I said I was glad that Seth was out of the equation with CM Punk. Little did I forget, for some reason, that he has the Money in the Bank. Seth is never out of the picture.
Reminder by Seth Rollins that he can cash in any time, any place on a world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here at ringside tonight, I'm Michael Cole. Pat McAfee is off this evening, but I'm joined by Wade
He won't
Barrett.
cash in
Wade, you
tonight.
think General Manager Pierce makes this match for Night of Champions?
I mean, that is an
He should.
all-time matchup. Doesn't get much bigger. It's been a wild few days out here in the West, and we ain't slowing down tonight here.
Here's hell ain't.
Well, let's show you what's going to happen tonight, because we have our first round matchups of both the Queen and King of the
Oh,
Ring.
there's the whole
There's the
list.
field for the women. It'll be filled out over the next couple of weeks, including a first round matchup.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly pause it. I'll go live really quick. I want to give y'all this rundown of who they got, and I'm going to make it quick. So if y'all want me to replay it, I will. Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, Liv Morgan, and Roxanne Perez. Jade Cargill, Mi Chen, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax. Ivy Now, Raquel Rodriguez, Stephanie Vaquer, and a returning fucking Asuka. She's on the list for Monday night. Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair.
Tonight, fatal four-way style as you take a look at this.
Alright, sorry y'all. There's that. We jumped ahead to get live, but it's American made. So Asuka's back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Is she gonna show up tonight?
Introducing first, representing American made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
A clearly banged up Chad Gable will tell you, well, how these injuries occurred in just a bit. But coming up next, Chad Gable takes on AJ Styles.
Oh wow, AJ and Chad, nice.
Cash App, live on Netflix.
So that's gonna be interesting, right? Asuka's back. She's showing up in the women's Queen of the Ring. So is she back? You know, like, is she gonna show up tonight? And if so, I'm cool with that. But why in the hell did you ruin it on the preview? I mean, that's my only question. I'm fine with Asuka being back. But why ruin that surprise? Because in my opinion, that's a pretty good surprise return. Oh, they went over the men's too while we was looking at that. Sammy, Penta, Braun Breaker, Dodie Dom, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, Carmelo Hayes, Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and a surprise, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke. Who the hell is that last one? But why spoil? I don't know. Why was Punk Cena not in the Money in the Bank where it should have been? I think Punk just took a little bit of time off. Mark, honestly, and Mark, welcome back, my friend. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Can you get a vote? Yeah, I'm getting the poll open now for the chat. Of course, if you are joining us tonight on TikTok, you're more than welcome to follow the link in the bio. It'll bring you to the red app, or you can find us on the purple app under the same name, the Kraken Wrestling. I don't know when Roman's coming back. Agatha, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if Roman knows when Roman's coming back. I think Roman took some real time off, I'm not going to lie. And I hate that, but it is what it is. I mean, like I've always said, I've been a Roman fan since the beginning.
In Atlanta, both Saturday night's main event and Evolution with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. Chad Gable, banged up, bruised up after what happened this past weekend, and both worlds collide in Money in the Bank, set to go into action against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
It's going to be a good match. I think AJ should be in the King of the Ring as well, but hey, here we are. Roman come back after the sweet. I've seen, they got that open slot in the Money in the King of the Ring. It could be Roman, it could be Ron Killian, it could be Karrion Kross. Has there been any new signings recently? Has there been any releases from other companies?
There's a mask issue. He fixed the mask issue and caught AJ with a massive headbutt. And these ludicrous allegations coming from Michael Cole are completely unfounded. Now, of course, Gable went on to compete in the Money matchup, but in the end lost 2 sets.
Why is there a PlayStation sign that says deadbeat? The surprise is Mr. Iguana. That would be crazy.
No, okay, hang on. Your paperwork blew over
I could
onto
see
my
that.
desk and I read the wrong thing. That's not what I meant whatsoever. You're taking my words out of turn over this situation. Wait a second.
Well, let's look at some facts, too. Remember, you saw El Grande Americano last week, and then this past Saturday had that right elbow heavily taped in white tape. Well, Gable has his right elbow heavily taped in white tape here tonight.
Listen. First of all, Chad Gable not only competed at Worlds Collide against Van
Raheem, my friend.
Took a lot of damage in that matchup.
Hope you had a fantastic Monday.
Trains in the dojo.
I'm doing fantastic, my friend.
Savages like the Creeds. What do you expect?
Nice deep arm drag by Gable to AJ Styles, and Styles follows up with one of his own. El Grande Americano has been a thorn in AJ Styles' side as of late. And AJ, understanding that he's the same man as Gable, figures it might as well just take out his frustration on Gable here tonight.
Well, he figured wrong on 2 levels there. First of all, it's not the same man. And secondly, you don't take out your frustrations on a competitor like the Olympian Chad Gable. Quite the opposite is usually true, in fact. So AJ Styles, despite his veteran experience, needs to have a good think about things.
Nice leapfrog by AJ.
Boom, good drop kick.
Well, look, here's the thing. We've spoken in the past about AJ Styles. He's talked about the length of time he has left in his career, and he really is in a win-now situation. And missing out on that Money in the Bank qualifier has got his mind all twisted, and that will not make it any better.
Yeah, Gable taking advantage over the fact that the Creeds are out there as well, and a great throw by Chad Gable. You saw the hesitation by Styles, and the Creeds came over to Gable.
How am I feeling tonight? I'm feeling fantastic tonight. AJ going back and retiring in TNA would absolutely be a smart idea. I don't see why it can't happen, but I think the only reason is because WWE. Honestly, I don't know. Like, they let TNA talent come over, but they don't really let a lot of the big stars go to TNA. Big talent. Raheem, looking forward to the King of the Ring tournament. I am too. The men's side, there's gonna be some good matches. They're all fatal 4-ways. I mean, Sammy, Penta, Breaker, and Dom gonna be a great match. Orton, LA, Alistair, and Hayes is gonna be good. Rhodes, Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke is gonna be great. Sheamus, Rusev, and Bronson Reed. Those are all going to be evenly matched, honestly. Flair, Bliss, Green, and Candice should be a good match. Jade, Michin, Piper, Niven, and Nia Jax, another great match. So they set it up perfect. But they just got to capitalize on, I guess, in my opinion, who wins. So Mark, that's something that YouTube added. It's how active you are inside the chat. You'll get like crowns and stuff beside your name that you can just represent yourself throughout the chat with. So the more super chats you send, members, gifted members, or just chat in general, you'll get higher up on the list. Oh God, we have been at commercial break forever.
And we are live here in Phoenix, Arizona tonight, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. AJ Styles starting to rally against Chad Gable. Gable dominated for the last few minutes, but AJ Styles is right back in it.
Yeah, something we've seen from AJ Styles for the past 25 plus years. This is the level of AJ Styles, truly unparalleled.
And Styles now, backbreaker to Gable. Oh, and down goes Gable. Cover by Styles.
Two.
Put him away in an air fall by Gable. Creed brothers, Julius and Brutus looking on at ringside.
What a massive advantage AJ Styles really had coming into this matchup, given the amount of abuse that Chad Gable absorbed in that
Mark,
match.
I'm not sure. I don't really use that one as much.
It was a tremendous match against Vikingo for the AAA Mega Championship at Worlds Collide. Record-setting Saturday afternoon in Los Angeles. Oh, nice German super by Gable, dropping Styles on the back of his head. AJ may be out. Gable now heading up to the top rope, looking to put Styles away with a flying headbutt.
Beautiful headbutt.
Cover, hook to the leg by Gable. Styles stays in it.
Well, that German suplex alone was enough to KO any man.
Who's my baseball team?
Terrible landing for AJ Styles right
I ain't really got a baseball team. I mean, I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan. So I mean, if I want to keep it all Seattle based, I think Seattle's got the Mariners.
As well, and now AJ Styles with Gable up high. Gable could be in trouble here.
But I don't really watch baseball that much.
Styles thought he was going to stack him up, but instead
Styles clash, nope.
Styles clash. Julius Creed saving Gable as Brutus had the official distracted.
Just a great tactical move by the Creed brothers. Sometimes question the smarts of Brutus Creed.
Ooh, damn, what a knee.
Julius Creed is going to be a little off after that one.
That's a flying forearm to Brutus.
By AJ Styles.
Fighting battles at every angle now is AJ Styles, but crucially,
and what a flying forearm.
Styles ready to go.
Phenomenal forearm.
Looking for the phenomenal forearm, but Gable picks him off the top rope into an ankle
God,
lock.
what an ankle lock.
Reflexes from Gable, and now all the agony in the world.
Are you talking about Aaron Rodgers, Steve? If so, he signed with the Steelers.
Get to the rope.
Dragging Styles back to the middle of the ring. Gable looking for a tap out here. Got the ankle lock locked in. Styles, though, rolls to his back and now tries to create some separation. But Gable still holds on.
Like a vice on that ankle. Trying to tear every sinew, holding it together.
Yeah, bull mentality here by Gable. Ankle lock, trying to make Styles tap. Is Styles going to tap out?
It wasn't so long ago. AJ Styles needs some ankle surgery. It's not going to be better after that, that's for sure. Wait up.
Calf crusher.
Like that, rolling into the
Fat Breezy, what's up, my friend?
Meanwhile, Styles clash.
The flash clash.
1, 2, 3. Wow, what a Styles clash. That was quick.
Maybe Chad should have just wrestled as El Grande Americano and he would have picked
God
up
almighty.
AJ. Nonetheless, AJ Styles with a Styles clash out of nowhere. What did you call it?
Flash clash, but let's take a look at
Flash clash, okay.
Picking up the momentum, taking out anything that moves, anything that was a threat. And this flash clash out of nowhere connected with Chad Gable and getting the dub once again for the veteran. Impressive stuff.
Styles with a measure of retribution here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Great performance from the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Chad Gable, he looks a little banged up, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta think though, he's had a rough week.
save your breath, because here's the real plan. I'm gonna advance in this tournament, then I'm gonna defeat Io Sky, and I'm gonna win back my Women's World Championship.
Okay, well, I think we're on the same page, because I was actually coming here to say that I think maybe we should work together. That way, one of us wins for the Judgment Day, you know?
How about you just stay out of my way?
Okay. May the best woman win.
I will.
Could be interesting, Wade. These two women vying for the same prize.
Liv and Roxanne would make a great tag team.
The following fatal four-way is a first-round match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, she is one half.
I'm not sure, my friend. So they got Liv and Roxanne in the same match.
Matchup in the Queen of the Ring, and it's live on Netflix.
Why do they got them both competing against each other? What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got 2 exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind-the-scenes content. You'll get shout-outs. You'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. What's up? So I don't know who's gonna win yet, Mark. Honestly, I have to see the complete field. Sure, we appreciate the heart, my friend. I don't know if Long Beach has made it in tonight. Good question though. I think Long Beach was actually at Money in the Bank last night as well. Shredder, my friend, you got any racing going on tonight? Yeah, I've seen there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on out west. I have seen that. Charles, my friend, how are you doing this evening? Shredder, we appreciate the shares as well. Bro, I appreciate the likes, my friend. But no, from what I've seen of the King and Queen of the Ring, there's honestly going to be several good matches I want to see happen. Jay, I appreciate the follow. And what I mean, I want to see Jade being close to the finals. I want to see Rhea, Asuka, Charlotte. There's several on there that could end up in the finals. But of course, there's got to be one from Monday, one from SmackDown in the last match. I really would like to see Asuka versus Charlotte if it came down to it.
Individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New
Jersey,
Jersey. Jets on Saturday, August 2nd and Sunday, August 3rd are on sale next Wednesday.
I don't think Jade's going to get cashed in or not either.
Pre-sale starts next Tuesday, June 17th via Ticketmaster. Combo tickets are on sale now. Fatal
I just want to see some wrestling. Well, I also got his head.
To get underway. Kairi Sane heading to the ring. Already in the ring, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez, who, well, Some people will tell you Roxanne and Liv are both members of Judgment Day. Others will say Roxanne Perez isn't quite in the group yet.
I think the only person who would officially say that Roxanne Perez is in the group is Roxanne Perez. I've certainly seen nothing official from any of the key members.
Finn Balor.
Things change real quickly. See, Judgment Day is a democracy. Just because one person says it, they all have to agree.
Okay.
And this is more than likely your winner. This is more than likely your first round winner.
As this woman, if Judgment Day is a democracy.
Well, it is because they all voted to kick her out.
You want to see some wrestling without some outside interference? You may get it tonight.
From Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley.
I don't see Liv winning this only because she is the tag champs. I think we're most definitely going to have some tag championship stuff built up tonight for the women's division. Kyrie is a good possibility to win tonight, but it just depends on how far. I guess if Asuka shows up, and then that brings us down to Roxanne and Rhea. I got both of them winning. Either one of them two easily wins tonight.
First round matchups continue Friday on SmackDown and Monday next week here on Raw. The winner, of course, will move to the semifinals. The winner from Raw, the winner from SmackDown will meet in the finals at Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, 2 weeks from Saturday. And remember, Wade, the
finals?
The winner of the Queen of the Ring gets
So
an opportunity to take on their respective
we got
world champion
2 weeks till.
You get a great crown.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Nickname for a year or so, but really that's the key prize.
It's only till like SummerSlam, but yeah.
The big ones.
Nia Jax won last year. She went on her SummerSlam to beat Bayley for the championship. Fatal four-way.
Liv and Rhea. And see, Roxanne goes straight after Rhea, helping Liv.
Perez helping Liv Morgan out early.
Oh, that didn't work. Okay.
Between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and
Maybe Roxanne is gonna constantly help Liv tonight. Good drop kick. Damn.
Kairi Sane, who last couple of weeks have knocked off both Raquel Perez and Liv Morgan.
Sure has.
Any role here in WWE?
Hurricane Rana, nope, caught by Roxanne. Never mind, double Hurricane Rana, nice. Good double drop kick as well.
Going to win some singles gold for the first time since NXT, and nobody doubts the caliber, but don't take your eye off Mammy.
Rhea Ripley, Mrs. Wiley, Kairi Sane now.
No. Oh, God, that was.
Again, the first ever Queen of the Ring back in 2021, the current United States champion. Over on SmackDown, Zelina Vega. Covered now by Rhea Ripley. Shoulders down, kick out by Kairi at 2.
Rhea Ripley just always looks invincible, but as we saw at Money in the Bank, you put people in these multi-person matches on the card.
This is that reverse.
Impossible to predict.
Rhea Ripley looking
Into
to power Kyrie Sane here. Look at the
This is a very different suplex.
Kyrie, though, lands on her feet, misses with a backhand.
CrossFit workout by Rhea.
There you go. Hair whip, neck breaker, takedown. 1,
Will she be the one
2.
to advance
Nope.
to the semifinals?
Oh, look. Oh, Alan Witz is front row tonight.
Alone in the ring, 2 opponents on the outside. Now's the time to make it count.
Oh.
With the power of Rhea
Rhea
Ripley,
just out.
it ain't that easy.
Strong Kyrie. Sammy and Jade will win, so the cash in will happen. That's why they will win King and Queen of the Ring. Damn. Kyrie or Roxanne hit the floor hard. Oh yeah, Agatha. Like I said, all these matches are evenly matched.
Between Rhea and Liv over the world title, and
Heads in intermission.
coming to the aid once again of Morgan.
And what a slap.
It is every woman for herself, but
Code breaker. Nope. Head kick from Rhea. Nice.
Able to counter.
Riptide.
Riptide on Morgan.
Dropping the big ball.
Oh, damn.
With a chop block to the back of the knee.
All right, Roxanne.
Perez has to be trying her best to earn her way into Liv Morgan's good graces. It's one way to do it.
Go.
And now Morgan, code breaker.
Nice. Code breaker into a Russian leg sweep. Nice.
Back of her head, and maybe Liv beginning to understand that I can work with Roxanne.
Looks like Liv has busted her nose open again. Double crossbody caught.
For the crossbody, did Sane, caught by Perez and Morgan.
It's like they were made to be together, isn't it, Michael Cole?
Oh, wow, they're going to just throw Kyrie over the top. Damn.
Sane is dumped on a Rhea Ripley outside the ring. Fatal four-way continues in the Queen of the Ring.
So we're going to get hit with another quick commercial break here. Kairi Sane has been wrestling for many years since she started in Stardom back in 2012. How long has she been wrestling? Is she another one of those that started wrestling real young in Stardom? Woloski, you also keep up with Stardom a lot. Bill Goldberg is in the building, just don't know what he's in. Well, I'm telling you right now, if old Goldberg is there, he will most definitely be showing up towards the main event, and he'll cost Gunther the match. I'm telling you right now. Women are Raw in TNA and NXT. Wait, I read that. Women are Raw, NXT, and TNA and WWE. Well, I know, Charles, I might misunderstand the question for sure. I do apologize. Also, I don't understand, and someone can help me understand it. When did they change it to a fatal four-way for the women's and men's King and Queen of the Ring? She started in Stardom in 2012. Because I think Wodlowski, it was you as well, said that in Stardom they start wrestling when they were young. So I didn't know if she was another one of those that's been wrestling for a long time or not. It looks like they have approved the CM Punk versus John Cena Night of Champions. Okay. So that match will be interesting. I wish we could say that Punk was going to take the title. And what a chop.
Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez have been
able to
work together to neutralize Rhea Ripley. But now Kairi Sane is starting to fight back in this match.
Yeah, and that's part of the issue. You focus so much offense on the biggest threat, which of course is Rhea bloody Ripley. You don't focus
enough on
Rhea,
like 100%.
Kairi Sane, who has flown under the radar, but is now back on top.
Yeah,
and that running clothesline.
Into the cover, first woman to gain
1,
submission.
2.
Roxanne Perez saves the matchup not only for Liv,
Well, you said some people start wrestling in Stardom at the age of 12. That is wild.
Perez would have been out of the tournament too. Had that been a 3 count.
Roxanne. And Rhea.
Oh, damn! What a drop kick.
Drop kick Liv Morgan, though, takes advantage.
Ripley stumbling, but still not quite down and out.
Oh, nice code breaker. Beautiful.
Code breaker for Liv Morgan.
1, 2.
And Kairi Sane breaks things up and waiting.
Good save by Kairi. Good save.
To build any type of momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to clear out as many opponents as you can and focus on one. I'll say this, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez have done a great job of clearing out Rhea Bloody Ripley, who hasn't had a chance to dominate.
You think Rollins wins the title? What, United Champions he cashes in? Is that what I'm hearing? Yo, Will Dog 91. I appreciate the damn follow.
Headed up the top rope looking for the insane elbow. Meanwhile,
Plumber Moxley in the house. Listen. Let me tell you who's not in the house.
Well, you do not want to taste that elbow. Stop that at all costs. And now we're getting a rope brawl, which again, Kairi Sane was looking all the better for.
Liv Morgan stunned once again, looking for double.
Liv said, "Go help me." Talking about trying to get
between Perez and Morgan grow.
Kairi Sane into a suplex off the top rope. It's gonna be nice. Here comes Rhea.
Oh, just took way too long up there on the ropes.
The Eradicator.
Oh,
Morgan and Perez.
Double powerbomb.
Insane elbow. Oh, it's a big forearm.
Cover now for the win on Ripley. Kick out by Rhea.
Bodies are dropping, and that really felt like the moment for Kairi Sane with Perez and Liv Morgan down and out. And this is why this.
I think Rhea was 7. Yeah. You think he cashes in tonight? Hey, it's possible.
Kairi Sane just when the defenses were down, but just about enough left in Rhea Ripley.
Sold out crowd tonight of 14,361 in Phoenix, Arizona, capping off what's been an incredible
They start
weekend.
training that young for sure. That's crazy.
Rhea Ripley slugged things out. Fatal
Scott, you're more than welcome to hang out with us tonight, my friend.
This is a Rhea
Big right hands.
So much abuse already in this matchup. Kairi Sane much less than that.
And Kairi with a backhand block by Rhea.
Gosh, went for a high kick. Good reversal. Kick to the back of the neck.
Got to use technique against a powerful athlete.
Kyrie with a. There you go. With a stunner. Sit down stunner. 1, 2.
Roxanne Perez save the matchup, breaking things up.
That right there felt like a window closing for Kairi Sane and Rhea Bloody Ripley. You had your chance to win.
Damn.
That chance is over now.
And again, this double team taking out Ripley.
Oh,
right to the face
shit.
by Perez.
Morgan with blood streaming from her nose. Such a
That's what I'm saying. She busted her nose open again.
To the next round
Damn.
of this tournament.
Paying homage to Carlito there as Kyrie is sent out of the
How
ring.
long is Roxanne and Liv going to work together?
Roxanne.
It ends right here. Nope. Here comes Rhea.
Rhea Ripley, though, has risen from the ashes. And Mommy is ticked off.
Yes, Sheeta is still with AEW, yes.
And Ripley with a couple of clotheslines. And wait, you can
Beautiful drop kick.
in this place.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley has that effect on arenas around the world where Mommy has
The
this
German
look on her
suplex.
eye. 2-on-1 just doesn't cut it anymore.
Roxanne Perez.
Fall away slam to Roxanne Perez.
Fall away slam.
Devastating
Kairi
fall
Sane,
away slam.
top rope.
Nope.
Rhea ducks out of harm's way. Ripley. with a
Ooh,
big boot.
damn, what a boot.
Ripley taking no chances.
A headbutt.
She's come unglued. She's dropping full.
Oblivion.
Went
Oh.
for Oblivion and Rhea able to block.
And Riptide.
And Ripley gonna make Morgan pay with a riptide.
1, 2.
Wait a minute.
Damn, Raquel Rodriguez.
This is a fatal four-way, no disqualifications.
Oh, so much history between
Okay.
these two, especially from their NXT days.
Kyrie.
Don't look away.
And now
Gonna take out both of them. Oh!
both Rhea and Raquel.
Is Roxanne gonna steal this with a pin?
Raquel Rodriguez saving the day there for Liv Morgan, but why wouldn't Kairi Sane
Okay,
capitalize
maybe
on
not.
it?
She's going to now.
Kairi's going for the insane elbow.
Kairi Sane is going to go up to the top rope. Liv Morgan, no clue where she's
Woo!
at.
Boom!
Elbow by
That's it.
Kairi Sane.
Kyrie wins.
into the
1,
cover,
2,
punch
no,
away.
wall up.
Roxanne Perez.
1, 2, 3. A nice Roxanne Perez.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Good win. Fantastic win, actually.
Roxanne Perez, incredible 2025 continues as she advances into the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Astounding, calculating, devious.
So close, though, for Kyrie.
Right time. Shout out to Raquel Rodriguez, who inadvertently had the assist there.
Well, in the end, Kairi Sane hit an insane elbow. It looked like she was going to advance. Roxanne Perez would save Liv Morgan, but then she'd take advantage. She pinned Sane. And
Scott, you're becoming a Stephanie Vaquero fan?
Continues to have a massive amount of success in this year one. Insane elbow. And just when that connected, it looked like Kairi Sane was going through, but trying to time carefully, strike at the right moment, and it's Roxanne Perez.
And Wade, what we saw there was Roxanne Perez outside the ring, clearly looking,
Just clearly waiting.
for Kairi Sane to hit the insane elbow so she can capitalize.
Super smart. I mean, when you're that young and that new to this industry, you shouldn't have those veteran instincts. The fact that Roxanne Perez has them so early bodes incredibly well for her career.
I don't know, Mark. It's a good question, my friend.
WWE at WrestleMania, we made the announcement that WWE acquired the Lucha Libre promotion from Mexico known as AAA. The first big event was this past Saturday, Worlds Collide.
It was a big event, I will say. It was decent. The Mr. Igolana. Double Devil's Kiss. 4.1 million total views on YouTube. That's nice. You feel like Stephanie Vaquero is the best call-up? I mean, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, she is the new
Austin Theory and Grace.
Becky Lynch
Austin Theory and Grayson Waller backstage arguing. Nice, good. We'll take it. We need that faction to be over with. Yeah, I feel like Stephanie Vaquero, she's really impressing a lot of people. I can say that she had impressed people in NXT enough to get caught up that fast. So be on the lookout for her to continue to do those things. Also, we get Dom, Penta, Sammy, and Braun Breaker tonight. That is our other one. The Iguana will be the king of the ring. Listen, I do not think he needs to be. I mean, he could possibly be there, but I think he's more or less going to be called to NXT. I think that was the idea for him moving forward. Please don't call up Ethan Page. You don't like old ego Ethan Page. Putting a belt on Becky doesn't make that much sense. It don't. To me, it didn't make sense at all. But yet again, she's that Grand Slam champion. So I feel like that is a little bit of the reason. Where's Saints? Ricky Saints is still on NXT. Unless he's the surprise call-up, which I don't see happening. And I hate to say it that way. I think he's got the ability to be called up, but I don't have him on my list of call-ups before next WrestleMania. Also, who won the game last night? Thunder did. Okay, so it's 1-1. Next game is Wednesday at 8:30. Okay. Who won the belt division? Okay, so Seth and CM Punk are the only two that win the Money in the Bank twice. Good.
Well, he's the world heavyweight champion. Main event, Jey Uso focused and ready for massive championship defense tonight against the man who he tapped out at WrestleMania to win his first world championship. That is that man, the determined ring general, Gunther. It is our main
It can't
event
happen tonight.
for all the
I
marbles,
don't.
the world title.
We don't need Jay to drop
tonight.
it, in my opinion.
Well, joining us tonight, Steve Durbin, John McKeever, creators of Stars of Netflix's Tires. Tires also starring Shane Gillis. Is a hilarious work.
Becky has the belt to set up Bailey versus Becky at Evolution.
For a second.
That makes sense. That might have. Are you gonna show? We're not able to show my friend due to copyright.
Here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, about to return to Monday Night Raw, a Hall of Famer from right here in Arizona.
What? Oh, Nikki. I thought what? I forgot she was from Arizona.
It's an evolution that my sister and I started. I am the longest reigning Divas champion.
Her record-setting 301 days.
I want you to take a look at what a real champion looks like.
Royal Rumble, February, she did.
Nikki Bella is here. The WWE Hall of Famer, one of the most courageous women on the planet.
Bella Army, rejoice.
Nikki Bella is looking.
I forgot though that she was from Phoenix.
Nikki Bella is back.
Okay, maybe she's not coming out next. She's coming out in a few minutes. Oh, there she is.
Well, Maxine, I have to say it's so nice to meet you. I love you.
God.
Let's catch up more later, okay?
Text me in 5 minutes.
Okay, for sure.
Come on, Nat.
Are you okay? Oh. Hi, Io. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Nikki Bella. Yeah, nice to meet you. And you know, I just want to say I respect you so much, how you represent the women's division and also how you represent yourself being the women's world champion.
Oh, thank you, Nikki. You paved the way for us.
Oh.
That is true, she did.
Oh my gosh, you too. Thank you. Hope to see you later. Yeah, bye.
Is she gonna come out and challenge Becky at women? Nah, I don't think.
In the women's division.
Becky's shoulder looks like it's bothering her.
Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch!
We should preface it by saying it was a controversial Victory by Becky Lynch over Lyra Valkyria.
It was controversial. She did hold the tights. There you go. Michael Cole made sure that everyone knew about it.
Of sportsmanship after the match by Becky Lynch.
What? What are you talking about? First of all, there was no clear shot of this alleged handful of tights.
No, I think Nikki's coming back, not for Evolution Night 2, but I think she really wants to be back.
Disgusting display of sportsmanship, as you put it. It came from Lyra Valkyria, the sore loser who jumped the champ post-match.
What? No, you deserve it, Chance?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me that I deserve it because I know I do.
There we go. That's the Becky we know.
Now, I should be out here celebrating after my incredible victory on Saturday, because do you know how many opportunities there are for me to celebrate something new after everything that I've done in my career? After winning every other title multiple times, Royal Rumble winner, Elimination Chamber winner,
Money in the Bank,
to win the main event of WrestleMania, New York Times best-selling author, and now Intercontinental Women's Champion.
she won Money in the Bank. She didn't list it. I don't know.
So this should be an opportunity.
Or has she not won it?
Because this title is meant to be about opportunities. But the greatest opportunity this title ever got was when I won it. When I got to look at it and say, welcome to the big time Intercontinental Championship. You have just become the greatest prize in all of wrestling simply because I am your owner. I should be happy. I should have spent the weekend celebrating with my hot husband and my beautiful child. But
What
no.
happened? Why didn't you?
But no, because of that disingenuous integrity-less shame to my hometown bird lady, Lyra Valkyria.
The bird
ruined
lady.
Everything. She was so
It's called her the bird lady. That's hilarious.
when I won on Saturday. So upset that I proved once and for all I am the better woman. That she raised my hand so aggressively, even though that was the deal. That was the deal that she agreed to. She raised it so aggressively, I thought she dislocated my shoulder. And so, as the bigger person that I am, I tried to extend an olive branch. I said, let's put this tiff behind us. And I politely asked her to please help me. Now that you have hurt my shoulder, please help me put this on my waist. But she lost it. She went crazy. She tried to kill me.
Oh, sweet God. Tried to kill her, huh?
And so I'm going to ask this crazy bird lady to come out here and to do two things. One, to apologize to me. And two, to raise my hand again, but this time, raise it right.
Well, obviously, Becky is a best-selling...
Come on, Lyra. Come on out here.
...author of fiction.
Come on.
She...
Here we go. Sour Grace McGee is heading out here, the former champion. Show a little grace for once in your life, will you, Val?
You got that crazy look in your eyes again. Hey, come on. You apologize.
You got that crazy look.
You're going to apologize to me, okay? You're going to apologize. You're going to...
Hey, Bailey!
Bailey!
Oh, my God.
Bailey's
Damn, out of nowhere.
Bailey ambushing Becky Lynch and taking it out on Lynch.
Okay.
Bailey's lost her damn mind.
Remember, Becky
Lyra was like, I didn't know this was going to happen.
Before WrestleMania, costing Bayley her opportunity to be in the
Sitting back in there, by God. Hit it with a rose plant. Ah,
and Bayley
close.
went for the rose plant, and Becky Lynch able to escape, and Becky in retreat from Bayley.
Well, this was supposed to be a celebration for the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, and it's been ruined, first of all, by Lyra Valkyria, and then even more so by Bayley.
Well, listen, did you forget what Becky
So
Lynch
maybe
not only did
Bayley
to
and
Lyra,
Becky
embarrassing
had
and
Night of
humiliating
Champions.
her this past Saturday at Money in the Bank, but let's not forget what Becky did to Bayley. She took her out of WrestleMania. She admitted to attacking her, cost her a spot in the show of shows. How can you defend that?
I'm not defending that, but there is a time and a place to deal with issues like that, and what Bayley just did was absolutely disgraceful in
What
your
the hell?
part. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Wait a second.
Ron Killian showed up in a damn ski mask and hoodie. Oh, he looks pissed.
Don't let nobody tell you that you don't matter.
That's right. There you go, Truth.
Don't let nobody tell you that your voice doesn't matter. They heard, they listened, they felt, and they understood. I am back because of y'all.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Y'all brought our truth back. We want truth. Y'all got our truth. We won. Our truth is back for all of you. Every last one of you. But our truth is back. I'm back for me too. You see, not only did y'all bring truth back,
Oh, boy. We got Ron Killian back.
you got me. Now, we all love our truth. I love our truth too. But our truth can be too funny all the time. Our truth can be too nice.
Yep. Sure can.
And he's too forgiving. Not me. I wish you would. I feel different.
Oh, yeah, he's going
I feel alive.
a completely different route this time around.
And for any of you that thinks I'm a lie, you think I'm some sideshow act? You think I'm a gimmick?
Crowd chanting no. Oh, shit. Is he about to cut his hair? He's got scissors.
Yep. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. He's cutting his damn locks off. Oh, my God. He just cut all of his hair.
Our truth
Is dead.
The truth has set me
Okay.
free.
That works too.
I am Ron Killings. I am the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Truth.
Now put some respect on my name.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, buddy, you good?
CCO! What's up, dog?
Hey, I just wanted to ask you. Do you think it was a little bit strange that you got put in the King of the Ring tournament?
Well, you know, you had your shot at Money in the Bank, and that didn't work out. So I didn't think you'd mind me representing the Judgment Day in the King of the Ring tournament. You upset?
Upset? Of course I'm not upset. I'm rooting for you, mate. You're gonna do great.
Cool.
Why would you be upset? You're gonna win the King of the Ring, and we're gonna go after the tag team titles, right?
Exactly. Everything's working out.
Oh, not the tag titles again.
Speaking of, congratulations. You done great out there tonight. Let her know. Let her know.
Good job.
Thank you.
Let her know. Let her know.
Yeah, I watched. It was pretty good. Good job.
It's pretty good.
What's everyone celebrating?
I have a match.
God, no one should be celebrating a theme.
Liv, I helped you out. I stopped Kyrie from pinning you.
But you won, not her.
Is that what you did? Congrats, then.
Hey, don't worry about her. She'll be fine. Maybe you should go talk to Liv.
Yeah, I got a match, but I'm gonna...
He said, I got a match. I'll handle it.
Or not.
Oh, Finn knows exactly what he's doing.
Did prevent Kyrie from pinning Liv.
Oh, yeah. Reaper, if anyone watched Ron Killing's run in TNA, that's most definitely what you're getting.
In the King of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
The man who has taken the world by storm. Penta in a fatal four-way to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. Penta's live next.
Steve, you said it's getting crazy out here. I know you're from. Are you? Which part of Cali are you from? Ron Killing will. You think he'll take the? I don't think he'll take the belt. He could take the belt though. I don't see him doing it, unfortunately. We got Penta in this match. You got Dom in this match. Sammy and Breaker. He does deserve it, but I really don't see him taking it. Oh, Steve, yeah, he's been great everywhere. I do agree. In California high desert, okay. So Michael, from what he said, of course, he was very open about everything. He said that it was not a work at all. That he 100% was done, but we, the viewers, the fans, the people, wanted him back, and he heard, they heard. The truth will set John Cena free. This version of our truth. But my thing, I could see him taking the title off Dom to start with. He could easily take the title from Dom. Yep, I heard that as well, that Nick Khan had to be the one to call him. Because he did not want to talk to Triple H. Which I do not blame him. I'm glad though he stood his ground on what he wanted. Him cutting his hair. That's wild. In my opinion.
Photo and autograph slots with Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Liv Morgan, and more. They're going on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your tickets for the Ultimate Sports Fan Festival coming to Javits Center in New York City, June 20th to the 22nd.
Oh,
This is most of the WWE Universe's first opportunity to get eyes on Mr. Iguana.
they're really giving us a mystery iguana promo.
Mr. Iguana reminding the world that he is an athlete to be taken seriously, even if he does have an unusual relationship with these stuffed animals.
Okay, so maybe he is coming.
Boys, in the future I see we have Money in the Bank, King of the Ring. This is an all-out assault on both recognized world championships. Whether we take those by victory or we take them by heists. Absolute power will be ours.
Oh.
So Seth Rollins with his
Tony down
to Braun Breaker, who will be a part of this fatal four-way match tonight. First round of the King of the Ring tournament. Dominic Mysterio and Penta have had a history, and they're in the ring right now.
Sammy. Sammy probably wins this match. I can't believe R-Truth cut his dreads. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I know it's good character build, but that was wild.
Sami Zayn looking to move one step further in the King of the Ring tournament.
Most of these days looks like a yeah.
Following an eventful weekend for both
The
WWE and UFC,
the Lucha Libre performance, it was nice to see. I think they're in a rebuild though.
Yeah. You're supposed to go hell yeah.
If Stone Cold had said it and furnished me with one of his beers, I would have absolutely hit a hell yeah. You, on the other hand, you don't deserve it.
A couple of Stone Cold beers the other night.
Yes, we did.
Doo-doo. Supposedly, I seen that Limp Bizkit is supposed to be in works with WWE and Braun Breaker. Yo, Bam, I appreciate that. Oh, God. We gotta have...
So for the 24th time,
do we have Breaker win this to continue the build for this faction, or does Sammy win it?
In 1985, none other than Don Morocco. And this is what being King of the Ring means for your career. 10 winners have gone on to become world champions. 12 are now Hall of Famers. Bret Hart won this King of the Ring tournament on 2 different occasions, and of course, Wade, you were once King of the Ring.
Yeah, but I'll say this day and age, this current era, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
God, up and over the top.
Better because you get the added bonus of that championship opportunity. What a deal sweetener it really is. The stakes.
Bam, are you not a fan of Braun Breaker? Goldberg's last match should be against Breaker, being that Breaker is a Steiner. I can see that, but I think he's wanting to go for Gunther. Springboard crossbody. Breaker just caught Penta out the sky. God.
Everything is ludicrous when it comes to Braun Breaker. What a few days Braun Breaker's had. Wrecked shop at SmackDown.
Oh boy. Very close line.
Dom inside out. What a pick for Seth Rollins to have Braun Breaker join his team.
And Bronson Reed's on the other side of this bracket as well. So you could have them two really controlling the whole thing. If they make it that far. Does anyone really care about Goldberg having one last match? Goldberg, I don't know. I'm really not sure why. I don't know. I don't know why he wants another match. That last one he had with The Undertaker, I really was not a fan of. That, I'll just leave it there. No, sir, here's my thing. You don't respect Braun Breaker? Why not? What about Braun Breaker is it that you do not like? Sammy winning the belt would be as... I honestly, I see Sammy winning the belt at some point. Steve, you want to know how many matches Goldberg's had in general? Like over the course of his wrestling career? Augustin, welcome. One of the few wrestlers you have disliked from the start of his career, though. You voted for Hogan over Goldberg, and you hate hate Hogan. Well, my God. In that situation, it's a lose-lose. He's too arrogant. He would be better not being a heel. I could see that. I could really see if he wasn't a heel, it would make things different. Now, how many last matches? Oh God, a ton.
We've seen Braun Breaker dominate most of this fatal four-way matchup. Got a little cocky, and Sami Zayn made him pay, and now Penta.
There you go, good elbow.
Braun Breaker has his marching.
Good rights. Nope, never mind.
Absolute
Out of the belly slam.
That is what we are looking for. Seth Rollins got a massive slice of that with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and winning this tournament would certainly.
Song rights from Breaker, absolutely destroying Sami Zayn.
Recognized world titles are going to be the victim of an all-out assault by Rollins and
Huge.
whether it be by victory
He
or
just
tight.
threw
You can figure
Dom
out
across the
The
ring.
key right now for Breaker and crew is to control all of the chess pieces. Keep your options open and win this tournament. Get the rights to that championship match.
Fifthly, you don't think they're going to give the chance to Penta?
His piece cashes in success.
There's a good super kick from Penta.
Three men, Penta, Dominic, and Sami Zayn seem to be directing, yes they are, directing their hostilities toward Braun Breaker, and this is wise here to try to take on the man who's been dominating the
And
match.
then Dom decides to get a cheap roll up. Count of two.
Mysterio almost steals one.
Well, sneaky is what you have to be here. We saw it earlier with Rhea Ripley. Everyone took her down, and then the sneaky rock.
Good Hurricanrana.
Perhaps charging Dirty Dom up with chicken tendies before this match.
So I wonder what Liv Morgan thinks about Roxanne already rubbing off on Dom.
Good handstand into the drop kick.
Mysterio. So that's like caving in a bird's chest. Cover, hook to the leg now, and a kick out at 2.
Dirty Dom clinging on to this matchup at this point.
And I think that's another thing, fearfully. I think at some point Breaker will turn on Seth, and that's when Breaker gets the title.
Sammy looked like he was going for the blue thunder bomb, and Penta able to block.
I'll tell you right now, we've seen very little of Sami
Ooh,
Zayn
what a
so
chop.
far in this match. That might be about to change.
Yeah, but let's not forget, Sammy's the one
Good
who turned
tornado
this match
DDT.
around when he took out Breaker. Tornado DDT, cover, Dominic saving the matchup.
Yeah, and Sami Zayn also has those veteran wild.
Did you see him there, fifthly? I know you would at Double or Nothing.
Like this, save some energy for those latter stages. Stay alert and make sure you can hit that 5th gear at the right time.
And again, Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker were part, along with Penta, were part of that fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania where Dominic would swoop in and steal the victory.
Got the Dirty Dom chants going in the crowd.
Balor to take the title from Braun Breaker, and Breaker now, look at the power!
Dirty
Dom.
Dom.
Sami Zayn down to the mat, and now the pounding ground from Braun Breaker, who's ticked off now.
Technique, power,
In the front row area.
now with the
Yeah, I missed that one.
Heyman. How can you possibly fail?
Actually like this bomb! And again, Breaker talking trash.
Talk all the trash you want when you're so much power and leverage over your opponent like Braun has over Sami Zayn right now.
Body
The
shot
pounding
by
ground. Yeah. I think they did say it backwards, but Wade's been doing that tonight.
Champion. Again, we said it before. Man, what a
Good, good
steal.
knees to the
Seth Rollins
midsection of Sammy
his
from Braun
claws
Breaker.
hooked into Braun Breaker and bring him aboard.
Top pick right there.
Sammy Uso.
Thunder cloud that cannot be tracked and hits like a sledgehammer.
Well, Sami Zayn's slap and now forearms having very little effect on Breaker as the unpredictable badass is taking it to Sami Zayn here.
Add granite jaw to all his other attributes that seem to grow week by week.
Breaker up over the top, lands on the floor.
Sammy's gonna do this moonsault.
When you're around Braun Breaker, it might be the only advantage you can
Shoot.
find over it.
Oh.
Sami Zayn top rope moonsault. Breaker's
There you
taken
go.
down.
Takes care of Breaker momentarily. Penta's getting ready to fly.
And it may be Penta.
Crossbody. Damn.
Luchador takes out Sami Zayn.
Dom's gonna take out Penta.
Suicide dive. And
Oh, into a DDT. Nice.
Tremendous by Dominic.
Oh, Breaker's gonna fly.
And stop flexing. Oh my goodness. Him and
God
Dominic in
almighty.
half. Leave me from the apron. About collapsing Dominic here. Breaker, Dominic, Sammy, Penta, everybody's down in the king of the ring.
This is a good match. Breaker, of course, though, has been he has been the one completely in control. So Will Ospreay has to get his win back on Wednesday. Yeah, because we have Swerve versus Ospreay Part 2. There's actually a lot going on Wednesday for Dynamite. Dynamite is another 4-hour show. So we will be here as always for that. Yeah, Michael. So the way Solo was acting, that is how he's been acting the past couple weeks. I don't know why, but he has been acting a little more foolish and acting as if it really doesn't matter what's going on. But that's just his new gimmick. I don't know. Yeah, Tekla is fighting again. I'm looking forward to her match as well. So we still have Nikki Bella. She's got a special message at some point. And then we have the Uso versus Gunther match. So we ain't got a lot left tonight, unfortunately. Camille's almost done with her TV gig. Okay. Have they already got the video package ready for this?
Champions live here. WWE Night of Champions.
Braun Breaker's got Sami Zayn in trouble in the corner. Dominic
Mysterio
trying to come to at ringside. Penta trying to come to as well. Fatal four-way match to determine
the Megasis and Camille, that'd be crazy.
Trading with Braun Breaker rarely works. Somehow Sami Zayn came off the batter, but of course immediately there to pounce Dirty Dom.
And then Penta as well. And Penta now with Dirty Dom up top.
Oh, what a power slam. Powerbomb.
Breaker now up to the top. Now going to call this the Frankensteiner.
The Frankensteiner.
What cannot Braun Breaker do? He can do everything. Moves like a cruiserweight. Hits like a breeze block. I'm just looking at the skin of Braun Breaker. He hasn't even broken sweat here.
Let's see the Megasis get a push. It'll happen.
Heyman barking orders to Breaker.
Come on, Breaker.
Again, pinfall submission wins.
I need you to get a Mexican destroyer right here.
Advance to the semifinals.
Woo! Good job.
The ring will be crowned in Riyadh at Night of Champions in 2 weeks from Saturday. And now Penta with the forearms to Braun Breaker. And
what a knee. Jesus.
By Breaker, the explosiveness of Braun Breaker. Penta caught him though with a kick.
Oh, nope, caught him.
Uh-oh. That easy for Braun.
There you go, DDT.
DDT, great counter by Penta.
Nothing's easy with Penta, but that's a pounce. It's Dirty Dom.
Dominic trying to steal one. Breaker kicks out at 2.
Jesus, Dom, so close. So close.
Just waiting 2 pounds. Didn't quite pay off this time.
Man, what a feather in the cap of the Intercontinental Champion if he had pinned Breaker there. And now Sami Zayn from behind.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
The Blue
Nope.
Thunder Bomb. Dominic able to counter at least momentarily.
It's blocked by Dirty Dom.
And again, a block by Dom.
Give him some flowers, man.
Damn, try again. Damn, try it again.
Dominic with yet another counter. And now turns it into the first of perhaps 3 amigos.
The 3 amigos. 2.
Great Eddie Guerrero.
Gotta finish strong here, Dom. Gotta finish strong. 2 of the best amigos ever. We want 3 now.
Blue Thunder Bomb. 1, 2.
Going Dominic at 2. What action here tonight?
There's Penta up too. Penta just walking around the ring.
Sami Zayn so close here. Not quite enough.
We're sold out tonight in Phoenix, the PHX Arena.
Crowd's going nuts for Penta.
14,361 WWE fans. One of these men's advancing to the king of the ring. Sammy
damn,
Guevara
what a super kick.
intercepted by Penta.
Oh boy. Zero. Head up.
Sacrifice to
God.
Sami Zayn.
Zayn who dislocated that shoulder in his
Penta driver.
Penta driver.
One, two.
Dominic looking to steal one. Shoulders not down. Great position there by our official,
damn.
Eddie Orengo.
Over rotation by Dirty Dom, but that perhaps was the victory Dom was waiting for.
Ooh, good kick to the back of the leg. As that running sling blade.
And Penta about to wow him.
Mexican destroyer.
Dom's down. Penta into the cover.
What the hell is Breaker?
Hooks the
One,
inside leg.
two.
Shoulders down. Braun Breaker.
Barely.
Getting to Penta as Dominic kicked out, I believe.
I mean, it's astounding that Dirty Dom
Barely.
wriggled his way out of that one. Breaker was right there. Need an action replay to see if he actually broke the pin up, but who cares right now, because back on the tear is Braun Breaker.
Yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter. Breaker is in control. He dumps Penta outside the ring. And straps now down, and Braun Breaker's all business.
Imagine fighting 20 minutes, and you see Braun Breaker starting to get warmed up like
Here we go.
Penta better turn around.
Big spear engaged.
Braun Breaker.
Ooh. God, there goes Penta.
23 miles an hour.
Oh, look, LA Knight.
Blood flush trauma.
Damn.
LA Knight is here. LA Knight takes out Breaker.
Out of nowhere.
And now Sammy with the Exploder suplex.
Sammy wins with a Haluna kick to Dirty Dom. Boom.
Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Sami Zayn's in the semifinals of the King of the Ring.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn!
Well, LA Knight was taken out on Friday on SmackDown by Seth and Company.
Yep.
Top of the wrap again at Money in the Bank, and tonight a little bit of payback from LA
And
Oh.
no one can thank him more than Sami Zayn. Clearly had no clue what was going on the outside.
First the spear takes out Penta.
Yeah, LA Knight did damn his own match.
Don't celebrate too soon. Mistake by Braun Breaker, and out of nowhere comes LA Knight. And of course the veteran Sami Zayn with that Haluna kick. Tight hook of the leg. And now our first man progressing in the King of the Ring tournament to the semifinals.
Paul Heyman is beside himself after the attack by LA Knight cost Braun Breaker. So the story now is Sami Zayn, who advances to the semifinals in the King of the Ring tournament for the second time in his career.
Oh, yep. Oh.
I am here with AJ Styles, and AJ, congratulations on that victory earlier. Massive win for you over Chad Gable. Can tell you're still fired up, so talk to me. Tell me where you're at.
Here's the thing, I can't enjoy tonight because I can't stop thinking about what happened last week. Chad Gable, whether or not he has on a mask, is one of the best in the business. But last week, Seth Rollins had his lackey, Paul Heyman, come and threaten me. And we know Dirty Dom and the Judgment Day, they're still running their mouth. Listen, I don't care how they conduct their business. But if you're gonna disrespect AJ Styles, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
That's true as well.
Go ask Gable. On second thought, I think I'll go tell him myself.
Thanks so much. You know, I was gonna send it back to the arena, but I think there's a developing story over here, so follow me.
What you got for us here?
He's holding me back, and I'm finally...
Excuse me, guys.
Hey, finally some good veterans around here.
Yeah, there you go, Grayson.
man, every time.
Woo! Here's Kathy with the good questions.
I was gonna ask you when you plan on defending your titles next and who against.
Well, hold on, Kathy. We just successfully defended these titles 2 weeks ago.
And there
2
are a lot
weeks
of
ago.
incredible teams here on Raw. But in our opinion, they're all in the middle of the pack. We're looking for that clear front runner, that #1 contender.
We have way too much respect for these titles to defend them against just anybody, Captain.
Because y'all keep them in the driveway, we keep them in the garage.
You see, we care about these titles. Unlike the champions before us and the champions before that.
He could go on all day.
Yo, matter of fact, you and everybody here should be thankful that you have champions like us that actually elevate these titles to such a high pedestal.
So instead of asking us these asinine questions every week, Kathy, how about you? Everybody in this arena and everybody all over the world, get down on your knees and thank God for the new day.
Steve, hope you have a great evening, my
The
friend.
question is, why do you keep deflecting them?
No more questions, Kathy. No more questions.
That was a great question, Cap.
It was a great question.
The Hall of Famer is here. Nikki Bella is back live on Netflix.
I'm going to say she's there to announce something that has to do with women's evolution. But I easily could be wrong. Anna Jay and Taya Mello, Bane and Ford, Willow and Stat. It's a great women's division. I did see that this coming Wednesday we're getting Anna Jay and Taya Mello. And they're going by Tay J. Julia and Sky Blue, yeah. Yeah, and then Randy Orton also is back. I know I didn't really mention that when we was going over the men's King of the Ring stuff. But in my opinion, like, we knew Randy wasn't hurt. He just took a little bit of time off since his match. And then we also have you got, I guess, in the Speed quarterfinals, you got Noam Dar versus Berto.
Gentlemen, Monday Night Raw tonight live on Netflix is in Phoenix, Arizona. We are sold out 14,361 WWE fans on hand.
No, Oscar was not released.
Monday Night Raw on Netflix is presented by Snickers. Again, Michael Cole, Wade Barrett here tonight. Pat McAfee has the week off. This past Saturday at Money in the Bank, we made a massive announcement concerning next year's WrestleMania.
Oh, you're going back to Vegas.
WrestleMania 41 was the most successful WrestleMania in history. We shattered every record from attendance to viewership. So we're running it back to the sports and entertainment capital of the world. It's time to double down, Las Vegas. WrestleMania returns in 2026. Are you ready?
April 18th and 19th.
You know, WrestleMania 42 is returning to Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, April 18th, Sunday, April 19th. Where you can register for the pre-sale information. WrestleMania is headed back to Vegas. Experience the non-stop excitement at WrestleMania 42 with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at On Location.
Oh, Ricochet's wild.
.com/WWE. And you can't stop this as a sneak peek of Alex Warren's debut album, You'll Be Alright, Kid, out July 18th. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we look ahead to next week on Monday Night Raw, live in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We'll have some more first-round matchups in the King and Queen of the Ring tournament and the return of a former multi-time women's champion.
Oh, we'll get a little Asuka.
From Osaka, Japan, the Empress of Tomorrow. No one is ready for
Asuka.
What's the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match? Miss Money in the Bank, former Raw Women's Champion, Women's Tag Team Champion.
I'm so glad she's back, honestly.
Champion.
One of the most feared women in the business. Awe-inspiring, hypnotic, and dangerous as the day is long. You're not going to find a smile on the planet Earth as terrifying as that one. Asuka may be the single most lethal woman in WWE these days.
Glad she's back, but I hate they spoiled her return.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week on Monday Night Raw, live from Green Bay, Wisconsin, first round action continues with fatal four-way matchups. Asuka returns to the ring for the first time in over a year as she's in a fatal four-way in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Also, on the men's side of things, another first round fatal four-way. Sheamus, Rusev, and Big Bronson Reed. Who will be the fourth member? That's up to General Manager Adam Pearce. He has a week to figure that out.
That's still odd. Karrion Kross. I won't say it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella.
All right, Nikki.
From right here in
What's your
Arizona,
big
Nikki Bella,
announcement?
former two-time Divas champion, once held that title for over 300 days, which is a record for that championship. Nikki returning to Monday Night Raw here live tonight.
Man, have I missed this music? Man, have I missed this woman? Bella Army, we are eating good tonight.
The Bella
Welcome
Army.
back, Nikki Bella. I see you dancing, Michael Cole.
Phoenix! Oh my gosh, it is so good for one to be back home. Yes. To be back in this ring. Oh my goodness, I just want to say thank you to the WWE Universe. Thank you to my Bella Army. I missed you guys. I missed you. I missed you all a lot. I know. Oh, thank you. So, thank you. So I'm here to talk about something very, very special that's happening next month.
Yep, Women's
I
Evolution.
think you all know what I'm about to talk about, right? That's right. So it's been many years, but next month, WWE is holding an all-women premium live event in Atlanta, WWE Evolution. Yes. Now, I remember main eventing the very first one, and it has been so incredible to see where the women's division is at since then. I mean, the talent, the stars, you have Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky. And let's talk about these newcomers, Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vacquet, right? Julia, I mean, there is so much talent in that female locker room. It is insane. And I know that I could speak on behalf of all the women of the past, but we couldn't be prouder. We couldn't be more grateful where the women are at now in this division. Just so proud.
Whoa, 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 cut my music! Cut my music! Nikki, if you're talking about the best women in this division, you better make sure you mention Liv Morgan!
Liv's
First of
pissed.
all, Liv, I didn't mean to. That was not intentional.
Oh, you didn't mean it like that. Well, too late, because I am the most talented woman in this division. And I have proven it again and again and again. I was Women's World Champion all of last year. I am the first and only Women's Crown Jewel Champion, and I am breaking records as a Women's Tag Team
Why
Champion.
does she seem so mad?
But you know what, Nikki? You're lucky. You're lucky I wasn't around during your career, because I would have been champion and beaten you then too.
We're gonna get a Liv versus Nikki match.
I realize why you didn't mention me. You didn't mention me because you're jealous of me.
Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. Okay.
You're jealous of me because I have everything that you don't. I have respect. I have a championship. And I have a man.
God. I swear to God.
You know what, Liv? Hey, you know, I get it. You lost tonight. You're angry.
That's true.
I don't blame you. Okay, it's a bad night for you, right? But you know, speaking of your man, I'm just trying to figure out who he belongs to. Is it you or Roxanne Perez? I'm confused.
Okay.
But you know what, Liv? If you could do me a favor, can you congratulate her for me for taking your title shot and your man?
You know what, Nikki? You could say whatever
That's exactly where that
I'm
went.
still a champion. And all you'll ever be is a reality show diva.
Here we go, Oblivion. So we're gonna get Liv versus Nikki at Women's Evolution. Or they're not calling it Women. They're calling it just Evolution.
It's called an unwelcome back from Liv Morgan.
Well, what I call it is uncalled for.
Yeah, you won't see Brie
Liv's under a lot
back.
of pressure and stress, obviously, with everything that she's got going on, but that is no way to interrupt and treat a Hall of Famer in Nikki Bella.
Well, the ring is a dangerous place. You come back to WWE, you can't just get a round of applause. Expect some action, Nikki Bella.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we kicked off the night tonight with CM Punk interrupting John Cena's retirement tour.
By my count, after tonight, you've got 18 dates left.
Yep.
Of what little respect I had for you, I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those dates I take this off your shoulder.
Match like this, you're gonna follow me to Saudi Arabia. And we're gonna do it at Night of Champions.
I guarantee it's already been made official.
Ball's in your court, hero. You want a title match, it's gonna be at Night of Champions. What do you say?
Our general manager, Adam Pearce, has
Yep.
made it official. It'll take place 2 weeks from Saturday, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, at Night of Champions, the renewal of a rivalry. These two last
1
met
p.m.
13
Eastern
years
Standard
ago. John
Time.
Cena, CM Punk.
Good shit.
Champions
Jey
for the
Uso
undisputed
wins, Tommy.
WWE Championship. Well, speaking of championships, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line next in our main event here tonight on Monday Night Raw. A lot has been made about the shape that our champion main event, Jey Uso.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he's in the best shape.
Gunther claims Jey Uso is spreading himself thin. That could be the case, Wade. Last week on Monday Night Raw, he got involved, and, well, he paid for it by Seth and Company.
Yeah, it's about the
He sure did.
exactly what you would expect.
And then he paid for it at, well, he didn't really pay for it, but at Money in the Bank, he took some bad spots, too.
At SmackDown, getting sucker punched by Logan Paul, and then AA'd by John Cena. This was just 3 days ago, last Friday, and a massive frog splash to boot. And then 24 hours after this, Money in the Bank.
This fucking moonsault, Jesus.
Through our announce test from Logan Paul, pretty much the worst prep week possible ahead of tonight's showdown with Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, but that's just the past 7 days, Wade. Jey Uso's been
It could
going
be-
nonstop since he beat this man.
It could be
back
the
in April at
absolute worst
WrestleMania.
time for Jey.
Welcome to being World Heavyweight Champion, Jey. Something this man knows a thing or two about.
For the ring general, Gunther, an opportunity to right what he believes is a wrong. He lost to Uso at WrestleMania. Gunther tonight hoping to regain his World Heavyweight title.
It is possible. It is possible that Gunther does the unthinkable and dethrones Jey Uso. But yet again, Jey done the impossible at WrestleMania. So I don't. Oh yeah, it's crazy all around the place right now. Yeah, but I'm gonna assume tonight Nikki versus Liv will be announced. I know someone commented that we was gonna get Nikki and Brie versus Liv and Raquel. I don't think that's gonna happen just because of Brie is married to Daniel and Daniel is still part of AEW. But I could be wrong. Looks like backstage there was a confrontation between Sammy and Karrion. And Sammy stated that he is good enough to win the world title. I do not doubt him. It's just how long will it take? Jey wins and Seth tries to cash in. Yeah, tries. I hope Gunther gets his title back. If he doesn't, I do see the potential cash in. Well, this is the main event tonight. So it's going to be about 20 minutes of a main event, which isn't bad. Hey, Mark, you have a great evening, my friend. We'll be here tomorrow, as always, for NXT. Seth cashes in tonight and wins it. It'd be interesting if that happens. Not gonna lie.
We are sold out tonight, Phoenix, Arizona. Over 14,000 on hand as we prepare for our main event. For the 21st time, this city has hosted Monday Night Raw, and tonight the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Main event, Jey Uso defending the title against the man that he beat at WrestleMania, the Ring General Gunther. He was the world champ for 259 days, the Intercontinental Champion for 666 days, the NXT UK Champion for 870 days. All this man knows how to do is win.
Here we go. Looks like his son's with him tonight as well. What the hell got a shoe? Someone trying to get a shoe signed.
Jey Uso with his son supporting him here tonight.
That's crazy as hell.
You probably gave me the best advice of my career.
I give you a lot of good advice, but yeah, that was particularly good.
And Wade warned me, perhaps I should not yeet with the world champion tonight because of the man who's in the ring, Gunther, and I'm going to heed that advice tonight.
Just let the audience do it for you. Let them take all of the risk, and this kind of buy-in from an audience is something you cannot manufacture. They love this man, they believe in this man, and they are going to power this man to victory with everything in their souls tonight. Will it be successful? Will it be enough to overcome the surely broken body of the champ?
I like how he really gets the fans involved.
Michael Cole, you see it twitching.
Meanwhile, the challenger, Gunther, seems extremely unfazed in the ring as Jey Uso makes his way to ringside.
I'll tell you, the quiet sting of failure lingers longer than any punch or kick when it comes to the ring general. And he gets a chance to finally rid his body of that sting.
That's wild. That's wild. 800.
Come on, champ, do it tonight. Jey Uso cannot be anywhere near.
I don't know. His son's at ringside. I don't know if he
Today,
loses.
smile on his face, said he was ready to go, said he's not going to let anything get in the way of him holding on to this World Heavyweight Championship tonight. But Wade, we showed just a small sample of what Jey Uso and the punishment he's taken over the past couple of weeks here in WWE. There's no way Jey is 100% tonight.
I agree with you completely. Over that run from winning the Royal Rumble all the way to WrestleMania, Jey Uso had to develop an unbreakable spirit. He still has that. What you cannot develop is an unbreakable body. And I think half the job is already done for Gunther here. That's the problem for Jey Uso tonight.
That was my one thing walking into this. Is he
back in Backlash in May.
Is he too tired from his big run he's had?
For the Gunther, but it has been relentless, and it's all been about tonight. Had that detour with McAfee, but now normal business is intended to resume here on Raw.
Again, I love it. I love the enthusiasm. I love the playing with the WWE fans here tonight. But the bottom line is this. As all this is going on, Gunther, the killer, the former champ, hasn't taken his eyes off Jey Uso. Let's head up to the ring.
All of a sudden he attacks him mid-introductions.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Heavyweight Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Ring General,
Gunther.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion! Main event, Jey
Uso.
This is the 5th time that Jey Uso and Gunther have gone one-on-one. Gunther owns an edge of 3-1.
Yep.
He's also eliminated Jey Uso back in the Royal Rumble in 2024.
Lee says Jey. Yeah, listen. A lot of people hoping Jey wins. We'll find out.
To win his first ever world championship.
We got about
It was the first
15
time in
minutes.
almost 4 years since Gunther submitted in a matchup. Tonight, Gunther Uso for the world title.
The rematch the world has been salivating for.
Sure is.
All hours tonight.
And Uso and Gunther staring across the ring at one another. If you're the champion, Wade, Jey Uso, how do you pull off what many would consider a miracle?
You tapped out.
Well, you've done it once
They're
before. You
not
did it at
letting him
WrestleMania.
forget.
You know you are capable of it, but does lightning really strike twice? I'm not so sure.
The side headlock. Here we go.
Even more motivated Gunther than he has been previously.
Yeah, but Jey
There you go,
Uso
going straight for a submission.
Going for the sleeper, the choke that he got Gunther to tap out at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and that's a big piece of the embarrassment for Gunther. He was outclassed at WrestleMania by Jey Uso, beaten with his
One
own
more
knife.
right. There you go, good block.
Jey Uso with the advantage. The champion's
Sleeper
advantage.
again.
Again, sleeper locked in, and Gunther has to sling him away.
Well, that perhaps was the best shot for Jey
Waiting for a
Uso,
super
trying to
kick,
end this
and
as
Gunther
quickly
rolls
as
out of the ring.
Gunther has to regroup.
They're probably gonna be right back with this commercial break. I forgot I didn't get the board today. We will get the board for tomorrow, but we are gonna be keeping up with all of commercial breaks and how long they last. Starting with NXT, going through AEW, going for SmackDown, so on and so forth. Because I really want to know, starting, I guess, Tuesday, how many commercials and how long? In between each match, in between everything. Because I know. Well, I know each commercial break on Monday Night Raw is 3 minutes. So if you got like 5 commercials, you'll get 3 minutes, but it's more than 5. I know that for sure. Nikki Bella acting like she's gonna win. Queen, listen, she's there to build up the women's evolution, and she's gonna have a good match. Yeah, look, there is just so much wrestling you can watch. If you're a wrestling fan, it's unreal now, in my opinion. It really is. It wasn't like that when I grew up. And then yet again, I don't remember watching that much, except for like WWE and TNA. That was it. Here we go. Back in action.
Well, during moments ago, Jey Uso was dominating this matchup, but Gunther tried to turn it around quickly. Jey, though, able to send it back to the center of the ring. And now the champion, top rope, Jey Uso.
Big cross body. Here we go. 1, 2.
And a kick out, and you see Jey Uso favoring his midsection as he delivers.
Oh, Gunther's gonna notice that.
Body weight, and again, there's been a lot of rumors flying around, and we talked about this Saturday. Internal injuries, rib injuries, perhaps to Jey Uso.
Gunther's smiling, yeah.
The Asai moonsault this past Saturday. Do you see the smile on Gunther's face? He realizes that there is a problem now with Uso, and can he take advantage?
I just ate your best shot, Jey, and it hurt you more than it hurt me.
And now Gunther realizing
yeah,
that
sure
he is
did.
Champion here, and the big grin across the face of the ring general, who is now targeting the ribs of Uso, who is doubled over in pain.
Well, Gunther has just gone from sluggish to savage in the blink of an eye.
I mean, Jey Uso was actually dominating the start of this matchup. Had Gunther all out of sorts, and there it is.
Oh,
you see the heavily
bandaged ribs.
of Jey Uso.
He was trying to cover it up with a shirt. God, what a knee.
Some serious injury issues for Jey Uso here. And Gunther now, like a shark to blood, attacking the champion.
Well, the way this is going right now, the only thing Jey Uso is going to have around his waist when he leaves is that bandage. Certainly not the World Heavyweight Championship.
Gunther looked like he has been presented a gift, a massive gift. And now stomping away again at the midsection of Uso.
Just an injection of belief for the ring general. Whatever fragility there was in his ego is gone away now. It's galvanized.
Well, Gunther had made a point over the past couple of weeks in a suplex again. Gunther had made a point the past few weeks that Jey Uso was wearing himself thin.
I'll tell you right now, my opinion was, Michael, that Jey Uso should absolutely have declined the tag match at Money in the Bank. Sorry, Cody, you're on your own.
Yeah, but that's not what Jey Uso's
I've
all about.
got to put the title first. Well, that's fine not being about that. I would be about retaining my championship above and beyond anything else.
And now ripping that protective tape away from the midsection of Jey Uso. Extremely vulnerable now in this match, and things have become very dire for the world champion as Gunther delivers a knee right to the ribs.
Epic start from Jey
that's hurting old Jey.
To a battle for survival.
Shit.
Jey is losing distance.
God, the look on Jey's face.
When Jey Uso hit a cross body on Gunther, injuring his midsection. Gunther realized that it was hurt, and now he has begun the attack.
Yeah, Jey should have avoided that particular move like the plague. But it's instinct, it's adrenaline, it's staring across at Gunther and thinking, I better move quicker, he's going to hit me. And Jey hit a move he should never have pulled out with those damaged ribs.
WWE fans here in Phoenix tonight trying to rally the champion. Jey sent across the ring. Into the
God, I know the ribs are killing him though, for it. Like, even if it's not as bad as he seems, I know they'll hurt.
Uso trying to end it the way that he won at WrestleMania, but Gunther makes it to the ropes. Jey Uso, though, nice German suplex by Jey.
Oh, it's straight back to the ribs of Jey Uso. That sleeper is about the best move he's got. Very little
right now,
impact when you're applying a sleeper, but a German suplex, a splash, the amount of torque on your midsection.
Well, if he delivers a spear, that's going to jar him as well, and that's what Jey's trying to do here.
Whoa,
Gunther, though,
God. God, what a catch.
Jey just wasn't quick enough. He hasn't got the power to accelerate.
That's Pat McAfee about that sleeper by Gunther. Jey Uso
went for the suicide
dive, and Gunther caught him with a right hand as Jey just collapses out to the apron.
Well, maybe Gunther would have got him anyway, but I'm telling you, Jey Uso's speed is just a
There we go. That's going to buy you some time, Jey.
Yeah, Gunther now Head first into the steel post and Gunther.
German suplex.
German suplex outside the ring on the floor.
Yeah,
God
release
almighty.
German onto that lower back too. It's all in the favor of Gunther now.
Hey, no way. They're hitting us with another commercial with 5 minutes left to go. I figured this was about done. Yeah, but I could imagine if Goldberg is showing up, it is tonight. Most definitely happens. But would that just... We're going to push Goldberg versus Gunther at Night of Champions? Because I'll be honest, I do not want that. Wolowski, what's ridiculous, my friend? Goldberg versus Gunther, NOC for the... No, we do not need them for the title. Nope. That's what we do not need. The championship does not need to be on the line. Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to get a run over tonight. It's not going to end it right at 10:30 like it has been. This may be one of the longest shows that we've had in a while, probably like 10:45. I know that's not as much over, but that's 15 over because we got 11 seconds left on this commercial. I mean, it could still go off at 10:30, but then I feel like we're pushing. I do agree.
Championship, Gunther and Uso. Gunther
I think it's been a good show. All around. It's building up big going into SummerSlam Night of Champions.
He really is clinging on here. I'm astounded he even got Gunther halfway up. There's a massive frame.
And look at Jey Uso, almost had him. Gunther, though, back lands on his knee. A third time for Jey Uso.
Come on, Jey, get that suplex. There we go.
Suplex.
Jey with the landing, hurting his own ribs in the process again. You're so limited in the offense you can throw without hurting those ribs. And when instinct kicks in, and of course against Gunther, you don't get many options anyway. You have to take what's there. But it's backfired again for Jey Uso.
And a problem, Wade, is a slow pace helps Gunther, the ring general. Jey has to pick up the pace, but Kenny with the injured ribs.
The longer it goes on, the more the swelling grows in those ribs. The more painful it gets, the more your body seizes up, the more you need these people yeeting you to victory.
And now exchanging blows, center of the ring. Champion Uso, challenger Gunther. And now Jey Uso starting to get the upper hand.
Go,
right hand.
This is turning around in a hurry.
Spinning step up into Gary.
Shoulder dropping Gunther to the mat.
At this rate, I could see Seth cashing.
He's adapting.
Because Jey is hurt.
Into this fight just when he really needed it.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Gunther was able to duck out of harm's way, and again the impact rattling the insides of Jey Uso.
Is a sleeper.
With a sleeper, the choke, trying to put Uso out here.
And you know, Gunther really wants to win it with a move Jey used to beat him at WrestleMania.
Indeed. Gunther was embarrassed
and
humiliated.
Sleeper again on the outside of the apron.
Jey Uso at WrestleMania would love to tap the champion tonight. Jey Uso trying to drag Gunther
very smart by Jey.
And break this here. Gunther dumped to the floor.
Desperation move from Jey Uso is
Jey's gonna fly.
And now he hits the suicide dive, and down goes Gunther, and Uso trying to rally now.
The Jey Uso's best hope at this point may well be a double count out. Neither man moving whatsoever. Jey can't even breathe down there.
Yeah, Jey is hurting. Like I said, I could easily see Jey getting cashed in, and unfortunately tonight.
You can't move, you can't twist, you can't inhale. You certainly can't defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the ring general Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther.
Oh boy.
Mentioned it before.
Yeah, threw right into the barricade. It sounded like the barricade actually fucking broke a little bit.
It's just kill or be killed when it comes to Gunther. No mercy, no remorse. Complete absence
Throw
of
Jey
malice.
back into the ring. You gotta hit those 2 or 3 power bombs here, Gunther. Maybe not. We're gonna fly. Gunther with a big splash.
Uso got his knees up.
Oh, Uso with a spear. Damn, good shoulder spear.
Gotta kill it now, Jey.
Got him in position. Jey Uso going up top, looking to retain the championship. Jey Uso.
Uso splash.
And Jey.
1, 2.
Gunther kicks out.
Nope, not happening. Not yet.
Oh man. Jey Uso out of nowhere connecting with the spear, softening the big man up, putting his own body on the line to hit the big one. The splash. This is it. Not today. Not against the ring general. And that might have been Jey Uso's final flurry.
No, so
Gone up in smoke.
I was gonna say, wait, if you're Uso,
Sammy will fight the winner of the SmackDown win. So then it goes to a one-on-one after that.
Of times, even more so when you doubt your body's own ability to cooperate and hit something that big again in this match.
Uso trying to drag himself back to his feet here. Gunther as well. Uso
He's gonna try to hit another spear.
Gunther unsighted and defenseless, pulling himself up in the corner.
Gunther doesn't realize that Uso is set, ready to spring.
Oh,
now he does.
God, big clothesline.
Absolutely baited Jey.
Power bomb.
Aware what was going on there, Cole.
And now Gunther.
Oh, no, reversal.
Uso able to counter.
1, 2.
So much resilience from Jey Uso.
And a kick to Gunther, and now Gunther's in trouble. And
Sleeper.
Jey Uso back into the sleeper.
He's not gonna tap again.
Jey Uso looking to take out Gunther. Gunther turns it around now.
Backbreaker.
The spine.
So well skilled technically. Not more than 5 seconds in these sleepers.
Power bomb.
No, not the power bomb.
1, 2.
Jey still has some
That was a light power bomb. Very light power bomb.
Now Gunther perhaps starting to get frustrated. He knows he's got a lame duck in the ring with him, but he simply cannot put him to the sword.
Gunther looks tired himself.
Jey Uso able to kick out of that power bomb despite the injured midsection. Gunther, though, realizes Uso's wounded, and he's waiting to take out his prey.
Gunther is hurt, and that is a testament to the job Jey Uso has already done this evening. But it might be about to go down.
Is he gonna spear Jey? Oh my God!
With a spear of his own.
That's it. 1, 2.
Jey still in it.
Okay.
Man, Gunther wanted to take out Jey with Jey's own move, and somehow
I ain't gonna lie. Getting speared from Gunther, I know that shit probably hurt.
He's tried that. He tried it for a reason. Message sent to a broken and battered Jey Uso.
Absolutely demolished Jey Uso at this point.
Tonight from main event Jey Uso.
Really has been the year of Jey Uso. More momentum.
I don't think Goldberg shows up at this point.
About to hit a brick wall in the form of this big Austrian.
Jey trying to somehow fight back up to his feet.
God, what a clothesline.
Big right.
I tell you, Cole, Gunther's not reinventing the wheel here. It's all basic moves. Clothesline, big boots.
Where is it? Show it to me now.
Gets them better than anyone else.
Now just trash talking.
Absolutely talking trash.
Go away
Clothesline.
without a fight. Still on his feet after That stiff arm clothesline by
Another
Gunther, and
clothesline.
one.
Nope.
And Jey still fighting back, digging down deep, showing some guts and hearts tonight.
Sleeper again.
Now. Went for a sleeper.
But again, Gunther out so quick.
There's a sleeper from Gunther.
Oh, yes, you are.
And Jey Uso driving Gunther face first into the
Super
turnbuckle.
kick.
Kick of his own. Jey.
Spear. That's it.
Does Jey have anything
Nope.
left?
Well, it didn't
Uso
work the first
splash.
time. Gunther's softened up for good now.
Jey heading up top. Uso with an Uso
Oh
splash.
my
Nobody
God.
home.
He missed and he
Right to
ate
the
all
bad
of it.
ribs. And that could prove costly for the champion.
That was as close as you'll ever get to a scream from Jey Uso. Involuntary. An outlet for this massive amount
Oh, that's
of pain.
it.
Oh my God, the hooks are in cold.
Yeah, the
That's it.
constrictor-like maneuver here by Gunther.
Roll, Jey.
Now he just puts the full weight of his body on top of Uso. Look at how the arm is slipped underneath the chin into
Don't
the
tap,
choke.
Jey.
As Jey now tries to make it to the
Get
bottom
the
rope.
rope,
That
Jey.
will force a break.
God.
Can Jey hang on? Can Jey Uso hang on?
Oh, no, that's
Gunther
it.
back to the middle of the
Or
ring.
maybe not.
Gunther with a sleeper still applied.
Again, no
Up to
way
his-
out of this
up to his
match for
feet.
Jey. He's desperately scrambling with everything he's got.
He got the middle rope.
Fingertips on there.
Yeah, but Gunther pulled him back to the center of the ring.
Yeah, he didn't have a good grip on that rope. Certainly not good enough to break that hold.
And again, now he just
That's
drags
it.
Uso
That
back
should
down
be
to the
it.
ring. Jey Uso center of the ring
Jey-
could be fading. Gunther's got his entire weight wrapped around the
Jey's
body
gone.
of Jey Uso. Jey trying to fight back, the champion trying to stay in this.
This audience willing Jey back into this. Do something, please.
Come on,
Uso
Jey.
trying to fight out
Wake
with his
up,
eyes.
Jey. Don't you
Looking
pass
to begin
out.
to roll into the back of his head.
Keep
Jey,
fighting.
Does he have some fight left? Jey trying to stay
Just
in
keep
this.
fighting a
Jey
little
trying to
longer.
Fight back. Jey trying to make it to the ropes.
All the while, that carotid artery is being squeezed.
He's
shut.
fighting hard. I'll give him that. God, that's it. That's it.
Again, and that could be the last gasp for the World Heavyweight Champion. Can Jey stay in it?
Fading rapidly, the eyes of Jey.
There's the elbow to the side of the head.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he
Now
reversed
Uso with
it.
a sweeper. Uso
Gunther,
with an
why did you let go?
Somehow staying in this.
I don't know how Uso's got any power left in those limbs.
There's no way he put Jey. There's no way Jey puts Gunther to sleep.
Shades of WrestleMania. Shades of WrestleMania. Will the ring general tap? Will Uso retain here? Is Gunther going to tap out again?
Ain't no way.
The main event, Jey Uso.
Oh, he had it in. Huh.
Gunther able to slip.
Oh, here's the elbows.
Elbows to Uso. And now Gunther
Sleeper again. That's ball game. That is ball game.
And Gunther now wrapped
Damn.
around the body of the champion. Does Jey have anything left? Anything
There's no
left?
way.
So
Like
much taken out of Jey.
Jey's got that. Jey's got that 100-mile stare.
Away from those ropes. There's
The
no
Yeet's
fight
trying to.
left.
He's
Jey
out.
has nothing
Nope.
left in him, and it doesn't appear.
He's trying to get up under the arm.
The sleeper by Gunther.
He's
Uso's
out.
Jey
He's
Uso is
out.
I believe he is out. Gunther becomes the new world champion.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion,
Damn.
the Ring General, Gunther.
Well, the expression on the face of the new world champion says it all. He knows he was in a fight tonight, a massive fight with a very game and valiant, courageous Jey Uso. But at the end of the day, Gunther is once again, for the second time in his career, a world heavyweight champion.
Jey Uso's just done too much over the last couple of months. He's been one hell of a champion.
There ain't nobody happy about it. Well, I mean, there are some people.
How good you are in this game. Even the very best taken out occasionally. But the greats, they come back and they avenge their losses.
Jey had a
with
good
whatever
2 months
it takes.
run.
And it took everything but the kitchen sink from Gunther tonight to prize Jey Uso's grip of the World Heavyweight Championship.
And I'll give him credit. He fought like hell to get out of this submission several times.
At 100%, but Gunther didn't care, and nor should he. This was about the big one. This was about the gold. This was about the World Heavyweight Championship. And in that moment, a new champ was crowned.
Gunther, who
That is true, Michael. It is.
carried gold. As Jey Uso
There's his son, by God, out there with him. Good to see.
it is once again the dawning of the Ring General's era. Gunther is once again World Heavyweight Champion.
So nothing special. No Goldberg. No Seth. And that means Seth will be looking to cash that Money in the Bank in on the winner of the John Cena versus CM Punk match. He will not be interested in taking the title from Gunther. And I don't know why. That would actually be a good build-up, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where that goes from here on. My only question though is, when will he show up? If Goldberg's gonna show up and challenge Gunther, is it really gonna happen in Green Bay? Is Green Bay the best option we have? That's where the next show's at. So I'll be on the lookout trying to see what they have planned for Gunther. There's a lot of challenges. Maybe that's where carrying comes involved. I don't know. I really do hope something interesting has to happen. That is where the internet's out.
Had Jay passed. We had Jay fucking lose the title after only holding it for 2 fucking months.
I think Jay dropped it because he's legitimately injured. He could be injured.
I don't care. I don't care. He made that motherfucker tap out at the grandest stage of them all. The grandest stage of them all. Yes. WrestleMania 41 fucking sucked.
Did you see how hard Jay fought though?
Yeah. He fucking laid on the ground for 5 fucking minutes while getting choked out and survived. And Gunther just goddamn fucking slipped the hook. That's all he fucking did to get out of it. Out of Jay's, all he did was slip the fucking hook one time. And it was fucking GG's. Pisses me off more and more every fucking Monday.
Oh, Matt Tastic's not happy that old Jey Uso lost. That's for damn sure. But Matt Tastic will eventually watch AEW and become a fan because WWE continues to piss him off. It'll make sense at some point. He will eventually join the sickos at Sicko University every Wednesday. But either way, we'll have the community votes up here in just a few minutes so y'all can get y'all's votes in on how y'all felt about Monday nights. What else?
Awesome.
What else?
We got Seth Rollins, right? Who could have came and cashed in at any point in time during this match.
If Jay won, he was cashing in.
At any point in time. But no, because of what happened at the beginning of the show, that's where he's cashing in. Cash in at Night of Champions, fuck CM Punk out of a fucking champion. And you'll have that feud. Fucking finally, we'll be able to put that one in a coffin 6 feet in the fucking dirt because Seth can't get Punk's dick out of his fucking head. Any week. Fucking CM Punk's name runs through Seth Rollins' head more than fucking Becky Lynch at this point. Swear to God.
Wow. Crash Out Matt is officially upon us, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, the community vote will be up here in just a few moments. And that way y'all can get y'all's votes in on the show. We will be here tomorrow for NXT. We got Obafemi defending the NXT title. in regard against Jasper Troy, the LFG winner. So looking forward to that match. Another good showing for LFG and Jasper. So be on the lookout for our live stream for that. Briefly, I've tried talking him into it. I have. I've talked to him about it several times. It would be interesting. Trust me. But oh yeah, he would most yeah. I agree, fifthly. But I do want to say thank you again to absolutely everyone who hangs out with us every Monday through Friday. We will be back tomorrow for NXT. If you see someone in public tomorrow, give them a smile. Tell them, hey, you never know what someone's going through. It could change their life, could save their life. And of course, as always, Kraken community, until next time, we're over and out.